All right, so last video. People share their darkest or deepest secret anonymously. Episode 19. Let's go ahead and watch this joint. Y'all know I said we watching one every stream. So let's go see what this one on. Right, since you're rich, you should give $1 million to charity. Yo, Flip Flop Master, since you got all the fucking bright ideas, my nigga, maybe you should shut the fuck up. You ever think about that, my nigga? If you like ever thought about that, my nigga, maybe. Niggas just be chatting, my nigga. Like, god damn, nigga. Like, come on, man. What's my biggest secret? I don't know, my nigga.
Sometimes on my morning commute to class or work, while I'm just in my car alone, driving to wherever I have to go, I feel such a strong, overwhelming sense of loneliness and a feeling that I am the only one who will ever understand me. And it gets intense to the point that I start sobbing. And this thought, it just occurs very randomly. So, in the middle of my
it's tough, my nigga. I'm not gonna lie. That sounded like she needed. I'm like, no even disrespect to her. She needed. It sounded like therapy. It sounded like therapy to me. I ain't gonna lie. Maybe there's something internal that she gotta deal with. I ain't gonna lie. Them drives, bro. Drives. I feel like when you drive and you think a lot, especially because I'm not gonna hold you. Sometimes the Bluetooth in my shit don't be working, my nigga. So sometimes it'd be like, I don't really be having the radio on. So there'll be a couple times, like maybe a few times where I'll end up in a silent drive, my nigga, and I'm just driving. Yo, that shit just have you just thinking about life. I'm not gonna hold you. But if you have music playing, bro, like, you're gonna be like, you just like bobbing your head to the music and just thinking about shit while driving and bobbing your head to the music. So,
commute, surrounded by cars.
When I drive, I think like shit when
I'm just sobbing. And it gets overwhelming to the point where I don't even feel human. And then it goes away. But it just keeps happening.
You be teleported on the road.
And I'm not quite sure what to make of it.
Not like therapy to me. Nigga said driving in GTA at night. Yeah. I wouldn't show my face personally. You know what I'm saying? I would show my face to a therapist after this, but hey, man.
So I got a secret that I found out about the family. An uncle of mine had disappeared in Afghanistan. And nobody knows why. He had a car, he had a business he was starting. He had so many things going for him, but he up and left. He didn't take his keys, not his clothes, didn't tell his wife, his mom, nothing, just left. Come to...
The nigga was casually in Afghanistan?
Start investigating. His brother started telling the family that he got kidnapped by the Taliban, or that he was into something and something happened to him. That was the story that went around to the females in my family. And one of my cousins told me that just had gotten back from Afghanistan. He was out there and he just had gone back. He had told me about what really happened. He told me for whatever reason that the brothers got into an altercation, they got into a fight, and he killed him. He killed him, disappeared him, hid his body from the rest of his family, and acted like nothing happened. To this day, my mom, my grandma, my aunts, they all believe that the Taliban took him and disappeared him, but it's their brother that calls them every day, talks to them, they send money to them, like somebody that's such a part of their lives that took another part of their lives. And
that nigga, I know that be eating at that nigga, bro. I know I eat at him too. That's fucked up. Bro, I know that I eat at him, bro. I know that I eat at him. That's tough, my nigga. Like, I'm not surprised.
They don't know that. So, I've always kept that secret from my mom. I think if I told her, that would destroy her, but it's pretty crazy.
Years ago, the only reason I continued living was for other people. I still sometimes look at...
You'd be surprised how many people do that.
And I'm searching for the reason to keep living for myself.
I'm not gonna hold you. Would be surprised how many people are like that. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people.
So my secret is that wearing sunglasses kind of makes me feel more secure or confident in what I'm saying.
Nigga, we don't give a fuck, nigga. Get a real secret or fucking kick rocks, nigga. I don't care that you have EDP shades on, nigga.
It is likened to the effect that being on the internet and being able to just type to a screen has. It's weird. I broke up with my girlfriend with my glasses on, and I don't think
Yo, nigga, we don't care. What the fuck are you talking about, nigga? Nigga, we don't. Why are these glasses such a part of your story? Like your lore, nigga. Like these niggas, like this shit is making you, motherfucker. We just don't give a fuck, bro. Nah, he's spit. No, he's not. This nigga is chatting, nigga. I don't give a fuck about your glasses, nigga, or how they make you feel, nigga, or how these glasses are like what is it? What are you talking about, nigga? Nigga said I broke up with my girl and these glasses on. Like, nigga, what are you talking about, nigga? This is not character development.
I could have without them.
One glasses, man. What the fuck?
A lot of my coworkers and friends have this expectation that I'm so sweet and so nice to people, but I don't think I live up to those expectations because I actually really don't like people. I prefer being on my own.
I don't like niggas either. It'd be like that.
The only time I've ever been hit on at work is by male customers in at least their 30s who think I'm a lady. I'm a man. I'm 19. It's happened twice.
Oh, niggas horny. Yo, they horny. Yo, motherfucker, the old 30-year-old so down bass for some butt that he gonna take what they can get, bro. Like, they don't even be looking, bro. Like, they just, that's tough.
It's always the same coworker who is talking to those customers as well. And he comes over and says, "Hey, Kiefer." And I say, "What?" He says, "Those customers, they really like you." And I say, "Yeah." And he says, "Yeah, they think you're a chick." And I look at him and I'm not happy with him.
No, them niggas have to be on Steve. Like, they have to be like, I know the hair's long, but this nigga has to be on Stevie Wonder timing. The customers that like, or they just, you know, they might just, you know, but like, they have to be on Stevie Wonder timing, my nigga. Like, got to be, nigga.
At one of my best friend's graduation parties, I hooked up with his aunt like 15 years ago, and I've never told anybody.
Wow. Wow.
Sometimes when I'm walking...
Bitch, is you going Super Saiyan 2, my nigga? What am I... Okay.
Sometimes when I'm walking down the street, I pretend like I'm a drag queen performing on stage, a really, really long stage.
Yo, this is Cloud, nigga.
So a long time ago when I was little, my cousin and I were just kind of bored and we decided to play a little prank on the neighbor.
Never goes well.
So we wrote this like letter saying that we had like kidnapped her daughter.
What the fuck kind of prank is that, nigga? What the... Yo, y'all niggas is... What kind of... Yo, I've never... Maybe we was just raised different, nigga, but... Nigga, what kind of... Yo... That's why I don't fuck with no nigga who say it's just a prank, nigga, like...
And that she had to pay like this amount of money and she had to like drop it off in like a certain place.
You two
we're like so little, like
the
letter probably didn't even make sense, but they eventually like they found it because we left it like on the door and they thought it was real, so they called the cops and like it was a big thing. You know, they came to ask like my aunt and stuff and we just pretended like we didn't know, but they were like super scared and they thought something bad had happened. And it was like a big thing, but we never told anybody.
It's just a prank. White love. I'm saying, bro. Like, niggas would never in a lifetime, nigga. I would never even think about doing that, nigga. Even if I did, I would be more scared of the consequences. Even the thought of getting caught up in some shit like that, bro. Even like as a jit is crazy, nigga. Like, that is the most caucus shit I've ever heard. Baba would have whipped my ass. There was this one time, chat, where I had called in GTA. I had called the police by accident. I was like 8 or 7 years old. We were watching this video in class about 911, and it was like basically it was like it was a firefighting video, and it was like, if you have a problem, call 911. And I was a kid. I was like in kindergarten, I think, when it happened. So I was a kid, so I was thinking about, okay, they said call it. So I was thinking, as soon as I come home and get the house phone, I'm going to call 911 and see what happens. I called them niggas. The lady picked up, and I was talking to the lady for a little bit. My mom walked in and she was like, "Who the fuck is you talking to?" And then I was like, "I'm talking to 911." And she yelled at me. She apologized to the lady, and I got hit with the biggest in GTA, of course. One of the biggest belt slap I've ever hit in my life, right to the fucking right side of my cheek, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? But something like sometimes you just gotta get your ass beat for doing shit like that, my nigga. You're not supposed to be doing shit like that. But never in my lifetime, nigga. So you see how my mom reacted to that. Imagine doing that, nigga. Like, I don't think I would be here. You know what I'm saying? We the same person for real?
I told everyone that speaker was broken at work, but it was not. I just wanted it. And everyone gives me trash. So if I say something is trash, then they give it to me. And so that's what happened to the speaker at my job.
Just fucking thief.
Okay, so when I was younger, I used to have a major anger issue. Like, I had no control over it whatsoever. So I used to have this boyfriend pillow. It was basically like a pillow with just one arm.
I don't like where this is going.
Bent.
I don't like where
So
this
it's
is going.
like, think if you're wrapping your arm around someone's shoulder, that's how the pillow was shaped. And I would take my frustration out on this pillow by grabbing an actual knife and shanking it over and over again. Let's just say that pillow did not last a while.
Oh, don't turn around. Yeah, keep it walking. Stay away from women like that.
I was once diagnosed with a mental disease that no one thought was curable. I'm perfectly fine today, but I've kept this a secret since there's such a stigma, and I would be treated completely different if I were to ever reveal that publicly.
Good for him, bro. Glad bro good. Glad bro good. Oh man, nah, wrap it up. Wrap it the fuck up. I don't even want to hear this shit.
I don't really love my dad. I kind of just use him for rides and money. And just to clarify, he's a terrible person, but
I mean, nigga, okay. Alright, nigga. Alright, nigga, like, chat. L fucking cut? No, I'm not gonna lie, this is a crazy fucking cut, my nigga. But do you know how many people don't like, you know how many kids don't like their parents, my nigga? Like, it's not a shock, my nigga. Like, come on, bro.
But, you know.
Another fatherless child.
I blame myself for my best friend's death.
Oh.
That's it.
Damn, okay. That's good. Damn, that's tough. RP her best friend.
My secret is that I am a completely uninteresting person and I have nothing to share at all.
Yeah. Nigga, I know, bro. I know, my nigga. We know, my nigga. Like, I know, nigga. If he turned around, my nigga, he would look like a default character, my nigga. I know, bro. Like, you didn't have to tell us this, though, my nigga. Like, everybody, like, a lot of people are like this, my nigga. Like, we know, my nigga.
I really wish I did, though.
Fortnite default? No, this is definitely a default.
Growing up, I did not have a good relationship with my mother. Always loved her, but growing up, we would often fight. It was a very volatile relationship. A lot of heartache, a lot of anger, I think, going in both directions. And I remember one time, I think maybe I was 12 or 13 years old, we had a very bitter fight. Now, some context before I continue. My mother was with my father just for a few years before she left him. He was a very violent man, very abusive man, alcoholic, drug user, sexist, racist, you know, just all the bad things a person could be or could do. Going back to my story, so I'm 12, 13 years old, had a big bitter fight, and I said something that haunts me to this day that I hate it every time I think about it. I said something along the lines of, you know, now I see why Dad did all those things to you. So I pretty much said, now I see why he beat you.
Yo, that's fucked up, gang. Yo, that's fucked up. That's fucked up, Yankee. Yo.
Terrorized you. And I apologized, I think, a day or two afterwards, but to this day, decades later, it eats me up inside just thinking that something so vile, so terrible, could escape my lips. Especially given that I love my mother. Because as I mentioned, growing up, we fought a lot, but I always loved her. And now our relationship is the best it's ever been. But still, every once in a while, I think about that fight, and I just feel terrible. And
was there anything I've ever said fucked up to my mother that I regretted? I don't think so, but I don't think so. I don't think so that like has been that big. Like I don't think so that to where it's still on my mind. If there's something I've said to my mother that I've regretted saying, I probably already said it to her. I apologize within like a couple days or a couple weeks. I ain't let it sit like that, you know what I'm saying? But and if I apologize for it and she accepted my apology, I don't think I would like, you know what I'm saying? It's only another thing if like they not there, like they died or like you can't see them no more, and then you just hold on to the guilt forever because you never got accepted or you never got an apology off. So like, but I mean, she accepted it, my nigga.
And I just hope that she really knows that I truly am sorry, and that I wish I could take it back.
Yeah.
Hey everyone.
This one was an okay one. This one was an okay one. A lot of them were just basic, like really just regular type of secrets, but secret videos are always on time. It's always interesting to see how niggas is, you know what I'm saying? How niggas be feeling and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? But it wasn't no, I got a blunt in my butt, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't on no that timing.